The day started off pretty much as most other days that October in 1962, with one exception. Instead of going to school at East Fairmont High School, where she was a 10th grader, Sydney had stayed home with a head cold. The family had just finished supper, and Julie was helping her mother with the dishes.
Sydney, if you're going over to Austin's to get your assignments, you'd better go now. I do not want you walking back after it gets dark. Don't forget, these fall evenings get dark soon.
Oh, don't worry, Mom. Alan lives just across the field, so I'll hurry over and be back before you know it.
Now, I don't want you taking that shortcut through the field after dark. There's a cemetery there, and you don't need to be crossing over that. Promise me you'll go the long way around instead.
Oh, all right. Honestly, Mom, you're such a worrywart.
Okay, remember, go the long way around. No shortcuts.
Okay, Mom. Oh, good grief.
Julie left the house, and as she had promised her mother, took the long way around the field and cemetery, which was a well-traveled road.
Hey, Sydney. How you feeling? I'm feeling better. I think I'm going to school tomorrow. Well, that's good. I brought all your homework assignments. Let me go over them with you. I have all the books at home that I'll need. I think the hardest for me will be Mrs. Ruby's math assignment. Good at math. Would you mind going over that with me? Sure, no problem. Let me get my book.
Sydney and Austin soon were absorbed in the math assignment, and time kept ticking away, and soon the sun began setting. Finally, Sydney noticed that it was almost dusk.
Oh my gosh, look at the time. I'm sorry, I have to go.
Sydney started off for home in a hurry. She glanced nervously as the sun was going ever lower.
Oh, for heaven's sake, this is silly to take all this extra time getting home when I could just cut across the field and be home in no time. Still, I promised Mom, but she wants me before dark, and if I go the long way around, it will be dark. By the time I get home, I think Mom would be happier if I got home sooner. So, shortcut it is.
Turned and headed out over the field. In just a short time, she entered the small country forest and was about halfway through when the rays of the setting sun glistened on something platinum and shiny.
Why, what's this? I'll just brush off some dirt off. Oh look, it's a delicate silver ring. It has sparkling gold stone in it. How beautiful. Someone must have dropped it on this fresh mound of dirt. Oh, this must be a new grave. Oh, that gives me the shivers.
With that, Sydney slipped the ring on her finger and was delighted to see it fit as if it were made for her. She arrived home just as the sun set.
Goodness, Sydney, I'm glad you're home. I know going the long way to Austin's house seemed unnecessary. I'm so glad you did as I asked. Thank you so much, dear.
Sure. Okay, Mom. You know what? I'm kind of tired. I think I'll read for a while, then go to bed.
All right, dear. Sleep well.
Feeling a little guilty for having been untruthful with her mom, Sydney went to her room and studied the ring closely. In the light of her bedroom, she was pleased to see it sparkle even more. She couldn't bear to take it off. She got into her bed and started to fall asleep. All of a sudden, she became wide awake. Sydney, I want my ring back.
What was that? I thought I heard a sound.
Sydney strained her ears in the darkened room, but couldn't hear a thing.
It must have been a dream. Or the wind. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Sydney, I want my ring back.
It sounded like someone said my name. It must be my imagination.
Sydney, I'm on the first step. I want my ring back.
Who's there?
Sydney, I'm on the second step. I want my ring back.
What's happening?
Sydney, I'm at the landing. I want my ring back.
Okay. You can have your dumb, stupid ring back. Go, let me get it up. Okay. Oh, it's not coming off.
Sydney, I'm coming down the hallway. I want my ring back.
It won't come off. Please.
Sydney, I'm outside your door. I want my ring back.
Oh, I'm trying, but it won't come off.
Sydney, I'm standing beside your bed. I want my ring back. Sydney!